Hi, everybody. Thanks for letting Kai be me yesterday. I needed a day off. This is day 25. I can't believe it. 25. I don't even know about it. Well, it was nice because not yesterday, no, 2 days ago, when I went out and did all those things, killed my back. That night, I could not. I took 2 Tylenols, and I could have stood on my head for all it mattered. I just could not get comfortable. I slept very little. And so when I did the YouTuber day with Gabe helping me, my daughter had called me, like, I don't know, 11, and said, hey, can you go get Gabe because his legs hurt? What, she's seeing a doctor today, so we'll find out. But I said, sure. Do I have to get dressed? Oh, and I found out from picking up Kai that day, they're really nice to grandmas. They don't let anybody scream at grandmas. They're just so happy grandmas are involved, or grandparents. Because she said to me, she said, could you move up just 2 feet? But you don't have to. And I said, no, I can move up 2 feet because a car had left, and I pulled up, and I just, I left what I thought was a reasonable amount. It was so funny because when Kylie came and got in the car, I said, oh, this makes me nervous. And she said, oh, it's against the rules for anyone to scream at our school. You can't scream at each other. You can't be unkind. And it's like, oh, I'm so glad. So don't have to worry about getting the kids on Wednesday. Well, I went out this morning and I was going to take you guys, but all my camera batteries were dead. I just got through charging. So Amanda sent me a package, some more. Yeah, Amanda's packages slay me, they really do. The Duncan Hines cake in a mug. I love these. You put, like, they say 3 tablespoons of water. I put milk and always end up pouring too much. I shake too bad. And you nuke them. I think the recommendation is 100 minutes. Yeah. 1 minute and 10 seconds. I do 2 because I always end up putting too much milk. Love them, love them. Cookie and creams. Well, we're gonna go to Michael's, but I have to wait for the kids to get here. My daughter, she just needs to pick up my my grandson's water bottle and then some mail. She's got a ticket through a red light. Thank goodness it's no points against her license, because I don't think she has any points left. When the other day I was thinking that we should have sponsor YouTubers. Like I ran back into Carla, and it's KC Creates. I put the link in the last one that I talked about her. But it was unbelievable. I watched her hand make a mug. It was a 3-part. She cut it in 3 parts. She's an unbelievably gifted artist. And because, the makeup community kind of like gives each other a hand up, which they've been very sweet about giving me shout outs to. I've got to tell you, I love the ladies. Really love them. But because with Andrea's life, I'm going to just start putting, smaller YouTube channels in, and, and it's like, hey, maybe we can eventually I might learn to make a thumbnail, because my last one, I picked the YouTube thumbnail and it came out too little. So I did something wrong on Canva. I don't know. Could just be my brain. because my brain is on drugs most of the time. Prescription ones. Don't worry. I sound like I'm like, you know, druggy. Pharmaceuticals, yeah, but I have to be. Oh, talk about, I don't know why, but it's like, I want to go to Michael's because I want to get one of those journals. Not journals, the 365 planners. I really liked the one I got last year. I really, really liked it. I liked it so well, I'm going to turn it into a junk journal. So we'll see what I can find. It works out great for me because of the layout. I really like it. And, but dear Joan, could you like do like a weekly or monthly show what I learned? Because she would say things and I, you know, would Google it, but Joan's always right. Like, don't take calcium. And so I like look it up and they say, don't take calcium. I even asked my doctor, she said, oh, no, you're not supposed to be taking calcium anymore. And it's like, but you told me to. You know, so every time, I don't even Google something when Joan says, no, watch out for, you know, when I was talking about taking Tylenol, ibuprofen and stuff. She said, none of them are good for you. Well, yeah. So, Joan, you really are just this multitude of really cool info. I wish you could do like a weekly show of just what I learned this week. You don't have to Google. If Joan says something, she's Junebug, I'll put it right here. And I'll put her link to her. And I'll put the link to the, because that's why I'm going to Michael's, is to get she did a vlog on getting her journal. But, so we'll see if I can find one. She said she liked hers. But, you know, I really liked the one I got last year. But I may be going too high of expectations. I always hate that. So let's see. So I'm going to keep in my comments Andrea's Live's link and Casey Creates, which she's just a complete excellent, just a great artist. Okay, you are, Carla. You're just great. And oh, my granddaughter is fascinated with this video. I had watched it and then I showed it to my daughter. My granddaughter is Flula, but I'll put it, but we're all laughing about the rock, paper, scissors. He's a little too adult for my granddaughter to be watching just freely. So my daughter says that she's going through the videos. We're all dying laughing watching Flula. Flula? F-U-A? He's a German comedian type. And it's really funny because he speaks excellent English. So imagine how hard it is to have such a bad German accent. Well, we're just going to wait around. I think that's about it. So I will be keeping smaller YouTube channels in my comments, giving them lots of shout outs. If you ever need any help, anybody who's vlogging, please, who's a daily vlogger or a vlogger like I am, which is normally 2 to 3 times a week, not daily, and not for 25 days straight. I just can't believe it. I'm still here. I'm still doing it. I need coffee. And only some, let's see, so that's 6 more days is all I've got. Yes. I said I wouldn't do this to myself. I said self. Don't do it if you cannot do it for 31 days and with a bad back. Actually, a fractured back. And a few little family hiccups. I'm doing it. Well, here, Michael's. I'm not gonna go to Ross. I normally do a Ross, then Michael, but no. Just Ross. Trust me. That's all my back will take. Well, this is like really hard because you don't have any choice except an 18-month. And I'm not crazy about 18 months. I just wanted a 12-month. But I found one. I'll show you when I get it home. I'll do a whole haul, but they have bunches of them. I mean, I like this one, but it was a pregnancy journal. Because they have different types, like, they have academic. Then they have global, where you can write in your own dates. But it's like an academic planner. Put your assignments in. So I mean, at 40% off, I'll take an 18-month one. But like this one, I really love the color of this one. Time to Sparkle. But it's academic. And I really don't have too many homework assignments. Let me think. Do I have any? And like this one, wonder, global ones are cool because they just, you put your dates in. I was thinking about that, but I didn't like it as well. So I'm going to stick with the one I got. I'm a little frustrated. I'm looking for boxes, and they said aisle 5, 8. No boxes. I've looked everywhere. I'm gonna go look again. You have to be here somewhere. But I made it. They've come, they gone. I went to Michael's, as you've seen. And so this is the planner I ended up getting. Oh, I don't want to rip the glue off. Come off, glue slowly. The best is yet to come. It's strictly that I just bought it because of the saying. And, you know, it's got, this is where the fun stuff's happening. And it's an 18-month, which I did not really need or want, but they didn't have a straight 2018. But I like it because it's, you know, it gives you a 3-month look at a time. Then currently, reading, planning, watching, whatever, and monthly goals. And you don't have to do any of this. July. And what I like about it is it gives you a month and then a daily, you know, where you can write. So this is turning like into a little journal for me. I've been writing in it. And I just really like it. I really didn't, I wanted just a 2018, but could not buy. Loved the journal enough to do it. But I mean, this one I knew was me when I saw this. I'll show you why. Let's see, was it in August? No. Let's see. July, August, September. See? Figured, this one's from me. While I was there, I also bought some different clasps. I don't know if I told you, but when I fell, the clasp broke to my bracelet that I've been wearing. And the bracelet's fine. I just have to put a new clasp. But those were cheap cloths I bought. So I bought some more of these turquoise beads. Space is getting to be a premium. I need to get something done about it. I bought an X-Acto knife, only one, kind of a cheap one, because I have a set of X-Acto knives. I just don't know where they are. I was so scared the kids would get into them. I put them somewhere. I bought this because I'm going to do a mandala, a mood mandala. I'll show you when I get it. But you need to have a compass to be able to draw the circles for a month. I bought some of the baggies I like, the 2.5 by 3. And they're like, I think they're like, hold on. Oh, hold on. They were $3.79, and the journal was, I guess, $17.99. I guess, yeah. And it has like the little rings have hearts in them. I really like it. See, the X-Acto knife was $5.10 with tax. And the beads were $1.99. And then I bought 2 of these boxes. I watched on Carla making prayer boxes, and I'm gonna decoupage them, but I'm just gonna take the hardware off to do that. So I bought some Mod Podge, and then I bought a glue stick because I'm gonna take last year's journal like this and turn it into a junk journal. So basically what I'm going to be doing is just putting white paper over everything. So I bought this extreme glue stick. I mean, it works for everything: fabric, craft material, foam, wood, everything. So I'm going to give it a try because I'll be just taking, I've got some really nice drawing paper I'm going to be putting over it. I'm putting over everything. And then I will just figure out some way to turn it into, it's just going to be a junk journal, so it's going to be more for writing, not dates. Let's see, Mod Podge. I think that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. I'm going to give my back a rest and upload this and call it a day. Day 25. I can't believe it. Well, I love you guys, and in case you didn't get from my granddaughter pretending to be me, please subscribe. But you don't necessarily have to smash that button.